Hello everybody, it's Gary Stuckey here. This is my all Journey video, that's right, talking about Steve Perry and Journey in this video. 25 years ago today, the song When You Love a Woman was released. The song went to number 12 on the charts. It was the 57th best-selling single of the following year, 1997. It was nominated for a Grammy. It got snubbed. You know, there was a lot of high expectations for that album, Trial by Fire, which was released in November of that year. You know, everybody was excited because Journey got back together. Steve Perry is back, you know, singing with the group. I remember hearing the song on the radio. Such a great song, right? And then the album, of course, was just wonderful. And you can listen to it over and over again. Maybe you'll just put that album in the CD player or however you listen to it and just jam out today. But thinking back to those times, you know, I wonder what could have been, and maybe we shouldn't wonder what could have been. You can't go back, or maybe you can go back, but that's another subject. But you think about how Journey got back together. Didn't think it was going to happen then. Didn't think, you know, a lot of people had, you know, given up, you know. Yeah, before Journey got back together, it seemed like the guys in the band were content with Bad English and Hardline and The Storm. They were doing other projects, you know, and then, you know, Steve was doing his solo album and a tour. And then they get back together, you know, but Steve was burnt out back in the 80s. Maybe that fear, you know, we know about his hip. We know there's all kinds of stories, you know, that could have been. And I think that takes the focus off the music. You know, the music is great, but you wonder what could have been if they had toured, you know. It would have really helped out the album sales. They'd have been even more popular. They probably would have had to stay on the road. And maybe, like I said, maybe Steve would have got burnt out again because the popularity would have been crazy. They'd been going all over the world and selling, you know, more albums and things like that, you know. It kind of hurts to think about. You wonder what could have been, but also it makes you appreciate the fact that Steve did come back and they did have that awesome album, and we can go back and listen to it. Don't know about the future, won't get into that, but I will say that listening to those classic songs, you know, it does make you appreciate, you know, what they've done and all the good songs that they've done. And during that time in 1996, there wasn't really a call for music like that. And we all love that video, When You Love a Woman. It's got Steve on there, you know, and he's spinning around, he's dancing. Neal Schon with that guitar. You got Jonathan on there playing on the piano. Got Smitty and Ross in there. It was good to have that lineup back. It was awesome. And regardless of anything that happened since then, any kind of ups or downs, talking about going back in time, at least we can go back in time. When we put on that music, we listen to Trial by Fire, when we listen to When You Love a Woman, it takes you back to 1996 when things were better. Don't know what the future holds. We're still waiting for Steve. Is he making new music? What's he doing? I'm sure we're going to find out very soon, right? Neal Schon, he's selling his guitars. He's putting them up on auction. He's going to be doing that on Monday, July the 12th. We'll see what happens there. I wonder why he's doing all that, right? The guitar from Don't Stop Believing, you know, the one he used, that Les Paul, it's up for auction. And the white guitar, that Strat, that's on the cover of Steve Perry's album, even though, you know, I think Neal even said, "Are you sure that's my guitar on that album?" Yeah, that's his guitar. Well, he's selling that guitar from When You Love a Woman. You know, he's playing it in the video. He's selling that guitar. It's up for auction. Maybe you could buy it. Maybe you could give it to me. Buy it, give it to me. I don't ask for much. Just saying. You know? Yeah, we always hope the best for the future, but Sometimes just going back, listening to some songs and appreciating the music, appreciating the songs for what they are, what they were, who's playing on the album, the songwriting, it just can't be beat. 25 years, a lot happened in 25 years. But who knows what can happen in the next 25 days? You never know. Hey, this is Gary Stuckey. Whatever you do, don't stop believing. God bless you.